Hey people, this is my weekly rundown of interesting things from the world of entertainment. I am dressed up today because I had something that I had to do earlier, and I figured that since I was dressed up, I might as well just stay dressed up for the video, because I'm always in t-shirts and hoodies and on the rare occasion I polo for these videos, so I figured I might as well just show you guys something different. But anyway, to get into things, my first story is about a spoiler for a potential cameo of the Avengers. So you might want to look at the description and click to the next story to avoid this spoiler if you are worried that this could be a big deal. But anyway, I'm not sure if this is true. The rumor is, though, that Andrew Garfield, who plays Peter Parker in the upcoming Amazing Spider-Man, will be making a cameo as Peter Parker in the Avengers. And I think it's doubtful, to be honest. I think that there was just some miscommunication. If you read the article, I think there's this woman who was on set and said that she was near the trailers for Iron Man and Spider-Man, and I think it just seems so unlikely to me. For those of you who don't really understand the whole Marvel movie thing, Marvel has a bunch of characters, and they make movies out of a lot of these characters, but Sony owns the rights to the Spider-Man franchise. So while Marvel has the big crossover with the Avengers and several characters there, characters like Spider-Man can't cross over into that universe because of rights disputes and who wants to get money out of the uses of the character. So I think we were all pretty much settled into the fact that this version of Spider-Man wouldn't ever be making an appearance in the Avengers or upcoming Marvel stuff. But the rumor is, I guess, that they somehow worked something out with Sony so that he could make a little appearance. And I'm not sure how it would work. It seems sensible to me, and it would be really cool. But just by the way things are with the rights, it just seems highly doubtful. But if it is true, I think it would be interesting to see if this kind of thing could go further in the future with letting characters whose rights belong to other studios like Sony and 20th Century Fox in the case of the X-Men make like minor appearances in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and everything owned by Marvel Studios. So that is potentially exciting there. Just don't get your hopes up for that, because I really don't think it's true. Next up, I've got a possible spoiler for The Dark Knight Rises. This is information that was kind of known, talked about, suspected, and it's just now been confirmed. But if you are one of the people who just really wants to avoid everything, and I can completely understand that, you might want to click past this next one. It's kind of a minor detail, but it could have major implications. Liam Neeson has confirmed that he will be making an appearance in The Dark Knight Rises. So a lot of people knew that Ra's al Ghul was coming back. I think they said that they casted somebody to play the younger Ra's al Ghul. So from what I'm suspecting and hoping, really, is that this is just a flashback. But there is the possibility that he could be coming back to life, the big possibility. Like, Ra's al Ghul from the comics goes into the Lazarus pit and is pretty much immortal because he just kind of rejuvenates and becomes younger. So if they were to bring that story element into this movie, then it would be logical by the Batman comic standards that he would return. I'm just really hoping they wouldn't do that, though, because that is very far away from the realism that has been established in Christopher Nolan's first two Batman movies. So I'm hoping that it's just a flashback and not a return from the dead, because I think that would just kind of ruin this movie. Maybe not ruin it, but it would mess it up, in my opinion, significantly. There's some new, pretty low-quality pictures of the Avengers out right now, and while most of it is not that interesting, the one that is pretty interesting is this shot here of the Hulk. This is really the first we've seen of the Hulk as a whole. We've seen like promotional art and stuff, and we've seen brief glimpses of the Hulk in the trailer. I think we just saw his face for a little bit, but this is like the first full body shot of what we can tell the Hulk will look like in this film, and it looks kind of in between the Hulk that came out in 2003 and the Incredible Hulk, the Edward Norton version. I can see facially, it kind of reminds me of the first one, but overall, like, the body type and everything, and how he's designed looks a little bit more like the newer Hulk to me. So that's pretty cool. I approve the design, and they said they based it more on Mark Ruffalo. Like with the Eric Bana Hulk, they did base it on his face, but with the Edward Norton one, they didn't really have time. I think they designed the Hulk before they cast the actor for Bruce Banner, so it is cool, again, that they are basing the look of the Hulk off of the actor playing Bruce Banner, so it actually will resemble a transformed version of this actor. My last story for you is a rumor, but a potentially exciting rumor if it is true. The word is that my last story is a rumor, but a potentially very exciting rumor if it is true. The story is that Rocksteady, the developer who made Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City, is doing a game for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Rocksteady is just, they've done amazing things with these first two games. I still haven't played Arkham City yet. I'm trying to get through a few other games, playing Skyward Sword now, so it's not like I'm slumming it by any means. But yeah, I played through Arkham Asylum and I absolutely loved it. And from everything I've heard and seen, Arkham City just takes that and runs with it and just makes it even better, takes it to another level. So the fighting in the series is amazing. The cutscenes, the characters, all the fan service in the Arkham Asylum, which I can speak on, is just really great, because they've got Kevin Conroy voicing Batman, who voiced him on the animated series, so he's like that quintessential Batman voice. Same with Mark Hamill, who voices the Joker, the classic Joker voice, and all sorts of things hidden throughout this game that hardcore fans of Batman will notice and appreciate. So if they take that and apply that to the Ninja Turtles, I think they could do something pretty cool with it as well. Like the word is that they'll have Bebop from Rocksteady and Baxter Stockman, and a lot of cool things in there. Of course, Shredder would be in the game. I feel like it'd be almost impossible to do an amazing Ninja Turtle game without Shredder in it. And just taking the fighting system from Arkham Asylum and applying that to the Ninja Turtles, I think could be really cool. They say that all four turtles would be playable, and that makes sense. And I don't know if they would think about doing co-op for that. There was a rumor before Arkham City came out that they were going to have co-op in the game, and there was even this video online, you can look it up, when they showed this co-op with Batman and the Joker, and apparently it was fan-made, but it looked really impressive, the kind of stuff that they were doing. So maybe co-op with the Ninja Turtles would be the way to take the Arkham City formula and just take it to another level by having the ability to interact with other people in there, and having that ninja aspect with the stealth that Batman does in the Arkham games. I just feel like Rocksteady is a natural fit for a Ninja Turtle game, and they could just make it amazing. So I'm really hoping that it's true, and I'd be very excited to play it. But that's really all I've got to say for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and tune in next time.